Hey everyone, I'm Sid, and I'm super excited to be here to talk to you about what I've been building for a while and share with you all why this is such a great time to be building this thing. A little about myself. I spent the last 12 years building at the intersection of machine learning, commerce, and marketplaces, mostly at big tech companies, most recently at a startup. And throughout my entire time, I just love building, solving hard problems, and doing it from first principles. If you've ever scrolled through your Google Discover feed and interacted with any sponsored content, messaged a brand through WhatsApp that you saw on Facebook, scrolled past those carousel products that as you're swiping through Instagram or Facebook, or hunted through your Gmail promotions tab to find a deal at the top of your inbox, well, then you've touched something that I've helped build. And during my last 12 years, I've learned a lot about commerce, but the thing that's always stuck to me has been related to your shopping memory, or the lack of. Let me try to explain. So some of you might remember there was a time when shopping was an entire experience. You'd go grab a friend, you would drive down to the mall, maybe get in a fight for parking, and literally add things to your cart. Now, it was slow, it was filled with friction, and we did the obvious thing, which was remove all that friction. And now, in one tap, you can get anything from the entire world delivered to your doorstep. It's pretty great, to the point that you'd never want to go back to that old world, because we have so much abundance at our fingertips. Or do we? I have 47 tabs open. Okay, I'm kidding, I have more than 47 tabs open. And as I'm browsing the internet, I have these pop-ups. It's like they just want to know me and they're asking for my email every single time. And then sometimes they're reminding me that I left something really important in my basket. And now what I'm left with is all these carts across different sites, all these prices I have to constantly keep juggling. All that abundance has actually created digital anxiety. And on top of that, it's like we're missing something. It's like we want more of that. Now, I think I kind of know why. See, the system was built with brands in mind. For very good reasons, I was part of building it. Now, what's going on is, under the hood, brands have all of this data. This is a heat map of everything that you're clicking and doing. And they're taking all of that data from marketing funnels and traditional growth loops that need to exist, and they're running you through all that infrastructure. But to handle all that data, we needed to give brands tools to work with. So we gave them payments, we gave them checkout, we gave them A/B testing, we gave them customer support, we gave them analytics, we gave them the entire suite of tools. And we couldn't just give them tools unless they paid for it. So they did pay for it. But what's interesting is, technically they paid for it with your spending. So now we have this loop that's created on data, tools to process that data, and an income stream to keep running that loop over and over again. So remember that thing we said we have abundance of one tap to buy? What's actually happening is it's one tap to revenue, or grow revenue. And as a consumer, you're actually not really in control, and you're becoming a number for them. A number, which could be probability of conversion, maybe throw in lifetime value, and you're just outnumbered. There's just so much going on. So that's my core insight. See, all of e-commerce runs at fundamental principles on your memory. But that's so much memory that you can't even see it. And let's say for some crazy reason we gave you access to that memory, well, you don't have the tools like brands do to take advantage of that and actually control and use in a way that actually makes sense. Well, until now. Meet Nora. Nora is your personal shopping retriever who's only loyal to you. I've been building Nora for the past 10 weeks, talking to real shoppers in the United States, and I've learned a lot. Let me actually show you Nora in action. Who wants to go shopping? Okay, let's go shopping. I'm going to San Francisco soon to see my family, and the weather's a little chilly there, and I love Google, so I usually start from here. A light jacket. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Maybe. I'm gonna click on that. Yeah, usually a brand there you go. That's a brand I like shopping from. Okay, there's some options here for me. And then I remembered that I also need to go to weddings, so I need some shoes, brown. They're okay, I'm gonna open this on the side. You know what, I just probably realized, might as well just get something from Presk. See what they have going on there. here, I'll click on this shoe. Let's click on this fella. Okay, so kind of neat. I apologize, you probably actually didn't come here to go shopping with me. But look, what's going on is I have all these tabs, right? And I'm gonna do something that still makes me uncomfortable. It'll probably make you all uncomfortable. I'm just gonna start closing them. Okay, that was a lot of tabs and windows. All right, so the reason I can do this is, let's go full screen. I have Nora. All right, so all of those things that I was looking at, I was browsing, they're all automatically remembered. Now, I didn't have to pin anything. I didn't have to change browsers. I just did what I'm used to normally doing. Nora's kept track of all of that for me automatically. Let's actually go back to that pressed shoe again. It's probably worth giving it as a gift to my family. I'm gonna click on this, add to cart. All right, we're good. Let's come back here. So not only does it have all my memory, as I'm browsing the web, Nora is able to create a universal card of everything that's out there. And again, I'm not changing any of my behavior. There is this AeroPress coffee maker. I can do a click, and Nora will tell me, are there other places for cheaper or more expensive that still gives me confidence that I made the right choice? And Nora isn't just like remembering all these products for me and keeping track of my universal shopping cart. Nora's trying to understand my intents. So Nora's figuring that I'm looking for running shoes, casual shoes, and I've gone down a rabbit hole of olive oil recently. So it's trying to pick up a bunch of these trends and saying, okay, I know what Sid's kind of interested in. Let me do a little bit of pre-shopping for him. So he's gone out there, Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, bunch of different stores, and tried to pull together my personalized feed of content that I would like. Now, as I walk through this, you guys are all probably thinking the big elephant in the room that most founders are afraid to bring up at demo day, which is, what about ChatGPT, Sid? Well, let's go to ChatGPT. All right, so Nora is my memory, my intelligence, always working for me. So I can just go to ChatGPT and say, Nora, it's gonna say shoe for now, see what it comes back with. Nora's gonna talk to ChatGPT, or ChatGPT is gonna talk to Nora, and they're gonna come back and pull stuff from my memory. A lot of suspense here. All right, this time it'll get it. All right, so it's pretty basic MCP call hookups that are happening. So Nora's gonna go through my memory, or talk to ChatGPT. They're gonna pull in a bunch of shoes that essentially come into it. That means I can take my memory and my intelligence to any form of thing that I wanna go. Those are the shoes that I've been looking at. It's all pulled together in kind of one interface. Now, what's actually happening under the hood, if we go back to Nora, is that, I'll show right here. So all those things that we've been searching and doing, Nora's capturing all of those moments, raincoats, headphones, things that I've done, and it's turning them into memories just like how a human would. Short-term, long-term memories. And then from those memories, it's constructing a knowledge base who I am. Subject, object, predicate, and pulls it all together so it knows who I am as a person. And that's the interface that I actually, right here on the chat side, you can say, hey, Nora, what do you know about Sid? Cool. I'm a developer based in New York who loves quality and performance. So and apparently I use Google Calendar a lot. So Nora is getting to learn who I am as I browse, as I use everything. Now, I'm so confident in what Nora knows about me, I invite all of you all to just scan that QR code, and you can actually talk to my Nora. It doesn't let you go free for all. It's built in a way mainly for gift giving. Holidays are coming up. If you want to get me a gift, you can talk to Nora. She'll tell you what my preferences are. She even knows my shoe size, so you can get the right gift for me. So we talked about data, right? The infrastructure of memory. We talked about the tools. Nora is the intelligence is packaging all that chaos together. But there's a third missing piece that we gave to brands that we have to give to you as a consumer to close that entire loop. And that is a really strong belief I have, is that very soon, brand agents, Nike, Amazon, Aritzia, Zara, they need someone to talk to. They will talk to my Nora, and they will pay Nora to have a conversation with me. And that finally puts the entire loop of the commerce side we've given back to the consumer. So to pull it all together, right? Our vision for Nora is simple. Today, what you do is you discover it through ads, feeds, and influencers. You make decisions by juggling a bunch of tabs, screenshots, and notes. And then you connect with brands through emails, SMS, and phone calls. Now with Nora, you just get this added leverage on top of it. Don't change anything that you're used to doing, but now you have a personal assistant always on your side. You're able to make much smarter decisions because there's a unified shopping memory. And you can finally actually meaningfully connect with brands because Nora can talk to you. The same way in the very, very last or early moments of the shopping mall where you got to know the brand, well, now you can do that because you have the tools to be able to connect all those pieces together. And I'm just getting started building Nora, your personal shopper who's loyal only to you. If you find this at all interesting and you want to talk with me about how to make this happen faster, come find me and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.